Good morning all, it's Anita from Angelic Awakening, welcome. So I'll just pull you closer. This is an exciting video today. I'm going to be channeling through the energy of the beautiful angels that are not well known, but you've heard of their name before, I've spoken about them. They're Mighty Helios and Mighty Vesta. So I'm just going to start with the invocation and prayer. So all for those watching the live and replay, welcome. So as always, we just place our hands over our heart. So our purpose today is to invite in the energies of beloved Helios and Mighty Vesta to stand beside us, to give us clarity and understanding and purpose of why we are doing this video today, and we give thanks. And so it is. So welcome. Sorry, I'm just going to close this window. It's getting a bit noisy. So welcome. So we're going to be working with the energies of Vesta and Helios today, and I will show you who they are. So these are angels I've talked to about before, but there are a lot of synchronicities that have come together which I'll share on my journey. So this is a picture I've channeled through recently. So this is Vesta and Helios, and they are angels that are connected to the great central sun, and they are the ones that I'll be channeling and working with today to explain and enhance your understanding of those questions of who am I and why am I here. So that's what the video came about. They wanted to discuss that, so that's them. And also, funnily enough, I found a dragon that matched the energy of Helios, and it's called the Golden Solar Dragon. And it says, helps you to stand in your masculine power with wisdom, let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated, become an inspired leader. So there is a golden solar dragon that's associated with the sun as well. So this is just all coming together for you, so I'll just put it over there. So we're going to start today with a meditation to just get us into the space of receptivity, always excellent to do in the morning. So I'll just invite you to close your eyes and just connect into your heart space. And so we'll set the purpose now, that our purpose now today is to just step into the energy of the sun with beloved Helios and Vesta, to be open and receptive to the clarity, the insight and the inspiration and the empowerment that they bring to us today. So they want you to now just visualize a beautiful stream of light coming from the sun, coming into your heart space, and just almost like a sun becoming brighter and brighter, and just feel this golden light encompassing your whole auric and energetic field, and just touching as it touches each chakra, just feel it light up. So feel it light your heart up, and then feel it lighting up your throat chakra, your crown, your solar plexus, your sacral, your base. Just feel that liquid sunshine just expanding outwards to this brilliant ball of yellow gold light. And we invite beloved Vesta and Helios to step forward into your energetic field if you wish them to do so. And they now bring you so much sunshine and clarity and connection to the great central sun. And they now wash over you a really beautiful golden liquid light, and they're bringing in so much clarity. And this is also connected to the Christ consciousness. So it brings so much expansion to your body. So they also want you to take several deep breaths with the intention of inviting in the energy of the golden sunlight. So breathing in and breathing out, 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 and continue to do so. And just open your heart now, and they want you to now feel their love surrounding you. So they now want you to connect into calling in the great energy of the great cosmic heart. So we now call in this beautiful energy from the central sun, and we invite in the beautiful pink ray of the great cosmic heart. And just connecting into our heart space. Now see this, your heart space now vibrating this beautiful crystal pure pink light. And it almost just vibrates out, and it fills all of your cells, your body, your aura, and it just connects you into the heart space. You may wish to do so and place your hands over your heart and just welcome in the energy of the great cosmic heart. And just take 3 deep breaths with the intention of connecting into the divinity of the great cosmic heart. So breathing in the pink light, breathing out the pink light, breathing in the pink light, Breathing out the pink light. Breathing in the pink light. Breathing out the pink light. So just sitting there for a couple of moments, just being present. And we now invite in your beautiful I am, or your higher self, to come to your body space, to your temple of light, and ask it to anchor it into the here and now. So just invite in your I am presence today, your soul, to come in and anchor into your here and now, in this moment which is perfect for you. And we give thanks to this connectedness, this peace, this tranquility that we receive as working with our I am, working with Helios and Vesta. So just open your eyes when you're ready. Welcome back. So that connection was just to help us to be more receptive to the information today. So we're going to start off with my journey and what's been going on for me, and which is going to replicate what's happening for humanity. So the angels wanted me to share my story of how I am becoming. So with my journey, I've been moving through this process of connecting to my cosmic self. So in the layers of evolution, you start to work with the different frequencies, different energies, and there's no right and wrong, there's no judgment, there's no competition. This is just how we all evolve in our different ways. So they wanted to share my story to show you that we are all on the path of ascension. That's essentially the truth, and we all do it in different ways. And there are different ways of doing it, because when you work with the White Brotherhood of Light, which I've been working with, different Ascended Masters do it in different ways. So actually, if you look at all the Ascended Masters, and there's many of them, they have done it in their own unique way. So what they've done is captured the essence of their soul, used it, and also used it to ascend. So with my journey, they're saying that there's this understanding and level of consciousness that you start to move up to. So with me, I've been working with the angels and my I am presence for a long time. And as you know, there's always evolution and becoming. And I've gone through a big journey in the last 6 months of integrating my new courses, a new way of being, integrating the 5D, so levels 1 and 2, which is a huge jump in evolution for many people. It's about activation, it's about alignment, and it's also giving you the practical tools and tips. But with those, you receive all these activations that really shift your presence. It gets you into alignment. And when I've been working with my alignment and clearing all the density in my lower chakras, which is key to ascension, they're saying that that's the way forward, is that all of us are going to be going through this evolutionary jump in consciousness. And that's because our planet and humanity have agreed to this. So when we ask the questions, who am I? You obviously are the only one that can answer that in your soul. So when you get in alignment with your I am, your soul, that is the key to finding out why you are here, why you were put here, your gifts you bring to the world. And it's taken me a long time to really appreciate what I've brought to the world. Even though people see it in me, it's taken me a long time to learn to love myself and appreciate myself. And what's happened is I've started to really connect into the energy, not from the I am, but above that now. So when you work with the Ascended Masters, you're trying to move yourself into a higher level of consciousness. And that's done through many modalities, Reiki, healing. I've used crystals, I've used working with the galactics. You just need to use all your tools depending on what you resonate with. And there's no wrong and right, they're saying. You can do it in your own unique way, in your own time as well. So with the question, who am I? I've come to the realization that I am nothing and everything. I'm the Alpha and the Omega. I am creation moving through itself, developing, evolving and changing constantly in the here and now. So my lifetime as Sunita is one aspect of me. I have many multi-dimensional layers. I have different aspects of soul all around the galaxy, and I've come into this truth when I've awakened to my cosmic self. I've had a huge cosmic awakening. So cosmic means you're not just feeling like you're not stuck in the 3D, 4D, 5D and beyond. You're actually moving up to higher dimensions and higher understanding. And a lot of people are waking up, or they call it a starseed awakening, because essentially in truth we come from all parts of the galaxy. No one is come here based on Earth just having the Earth life force. It's more we come from different aspects of spirit. and we are a reflection of that God, goddess energy. And they're saying when we were created with our own unique energy, our own unique soul signature. And recently I've been given a name, finally, after all these years, which makes sense to me. Funnily enough, it's in alignment with my physical self. I have been given the name, my soul name is Akisha. So Akisha means in Sanskrit, the goddess of the sun, which is very perfect fitting for my name as Sanita. So it came into alignment to me and made so much complete sense that my soul name reflects kind of the lifetime I'm living here and now. And that's why I've decided to change and announce my new business name. My new business name is going to be called, from the 1st of Jan next year, I Am Cosmic. So it's got this beautiful picture, if you can see it, of the cosmos. And I've called myself I Am Cosmic with Sanita. So my name's changing from Angelic Awakening with Sanita to I Am Cosmic, in bold letters, capitals, with Sanita. And the shifts come about just with my evolution and why I'm here. I did write the intention of why I'm changing the business to match. It's also to match the people that are around me and what their needs are, because Spirit, I work for Spirit, I channel the light, and I need to keep a step ahead of most people to kind of help support them in their journey called on Earth. So the purpose I've set, and so I'll just ask you to just listen to these words. So this is the intention of why I'm creating this new energy about myself. So I Am Cosmic with Sanita is to aid me as a vehicle of light, to be in service of the light. My responsibility is to shine brightly like the sun and allow the light to flow through my cosmic self. This will empower and enlighten those that seek the cosmic truths. I am Akisha. Namaste. So let me read that again. I Am Cosmic with Sanita is my vehicle to be in service of the light, to shine brightly like the sun and allow the light to flow through my cosmic self. This will empower and enlighten those that seek the cosmic truths. I am Akisha. Namaste. So that is my intention for my new business name. But it's not just my business, it's my life purpose, it's my calling. So with my name Akisha, each day I invoke Akisha into my being, which is my I Am presence, so it's even beyond that. And it's in the process of becoming. So this is a constant evolution. And a lot of it makes sense to me now, because working with Helios and Vesta, who they are is they are the angels that work with the actual physical sun. And the physical sun channels through the energy of the great central sun. So when you are working with Helios and Vesta, it's about illumination, clarity, the golden ray, working with the solar logos, so this logos or the solar dragon. So it's all to do with sunshine, it's all to do with illumination, and it's about creation as well, the divine masculine. So this is the energy I've brought to the earth. Why am I here? I've just explained it. But the thing is, we are also in the process of becoming. There is no definite point that you know what your purpose is, because purpose changes every day. Your purpose might change from loving unconditionally to the next purpose of being a mother. That's another purpose. So they're saying don't get fixed on your purpose for being here, because our purposes change depending on our decisions. We do, though, have a divine blueprint, which is what your soul kind of decides for you in this lifetime, to carry forth your virtue so you may serve the light and help humanity. We all come here to come back to oneness. That is our journey. That's all of our journey. So the question, who am I? Vesta and Helios, so they say, who am I? I am love. I am spirit. I am joy. Who am I is the question. I am peace. I am tranquility. I am one. I am God and Goddess. I am purity. I am hope. I am forgiveness. I am the cosmic truth. I am the cosmic heart. The question is not who am I, it's more the question I am. So that's the trick, turning it around. Instead of saying who am I, starting to claim that divinity and sovereignty. I am this, I am that. We all have all these aspects of self within us. It's just that we shed light on it differently and express it differently in the world. So why are we all here? Why bother coming to Earth? Why even evolve? The purpose is life. The purpose is creation. The purpose is evolution. The purpose is growth. When I channel Lakeisha, my soul or higher purpose or higher cosmic self, she says that her journey towards the light has been everlasting. It's evolved over time. It's constantly changing. She is saying that we all are children of the stars, that we all come here, we incarnate an aspect of self, we express it to the world, and then our light is taken out of the earth, and then our light's put back into the earth. There's almost like a constant cycle of recycling of energy, and we all come from different parts of the stars. When we are birthed or created by the divine Alpha and Omega, or the great cosmic solar sun, where we are all birthed, she says that we are given life, and we are sent to different planets to express ourselves and to match that vibration. And Akisha is saying that we change to different planets at different times depending. And when our actual true home of where we were created is where our soul first started its journey. So for me, the energy I carry from my lifetimes is the Palladian energy, but that's not where I was birthed. I was actually birthed in the sun, the great central sun, where Helios is. And that's why in this lifetime my name Sunita reflects that, as well as my soul name. Can you find out your soul name? Absolutely. It's working with your presence and getting in alignment with yourself so that you start to kind of become that presence. Because, you know, the trick is, the angels are saying us humans think we always have to light up our higher chakras. In order to ascend, the ascended masters brought their light down into the lower chakras and helped the body to ascend. So when you ascend, or you're going through the process of ascension, don't forget your body. Your body is crucial into ascension because your body is a part of that ascension process. So the tip is work with your lower chakras. We are coming to the time of man, where it's all about purification, letting go, releasing. It's about getting into the crux of that stuff that's holding us back from the golden age, that's stopping this from happening, from blocking us from progressing. And we're working on it. We're chipping away at it, but we've got to do our part. So in regards to working with our bodies, we need to fine-tune our bodies, start listening to it, being in the moment, giving what the body needs. It's our temple. So in past civilizations, they treated the body as the temple. There is an aspect of self or soul that's within the body. There's a divine intelligence. So your way to ascension is not up here. It's through your lower chakras. It's through integrating all that learning, healing with your ancestors, doing the work around your earth star, your root chakra, your sacral and solar plexus. These are the chakras that are being lit up on the earth. So as we do this work, we are connecting into the ley lines and the chakras of the earth. Us and earth are interconnected. There's no separateness. So I'm going to pull a few cards and just see where they would like to bring the energy. And in the background you can feel the sun. So one aspect of self today they really like you to capture is to really work with the sun's energy, which is the higher I am presence, which is the great central sun. It's about clarity, illumination, purpose, peace. So that's why they're bringing forth this golden energy today through me. So let's just pick some Palladian cards and see what the cosmic beings have to say about who am I and why am I here. Any explanation, clarity? So the first one is, how perfect is this? The little star divine, my inner child is whole and complete. So see in this picture, she is bringing both her palms together in prayer position. So it's about oneness. It's about completion. So when you are doing that prayer position, you're bringing two sides of yourself into harmony and balance. That's why this is also done in like saying namaste. It's bringing both your aspects of self to your heart space and centering. Just look at this picture. The little star. So who are we? We are an innocent child of the Creator. We are purity. We are kindness. We are gentleness. And look at all these stars blessing this little girl. This is how we are seen by the universe, the cosmic beings. They see us as a child of the Creator. And it says here divine. We are divinity in its purest form. Don't get caught up in the 3D matrix of thinking we are anything but that, because all of that's distraction. This is the test of humanity. What is absolute cosmic truth? And what is 3D fear-based reality? And they're saying it's not easy to live in this world right now. But it's remembering your truth of who you are and really getting centered and connected into your heart space about what's happening on the planet right now, but also not feeding into the fear, not feeding into the 3D matrix, because that's what they want. They want you to be distracted. They want you to lose focus. They don't want you to come back to yourself and become a powerful god or goddess. Why would they want that? So the trick is to get centered in your heart space. Start calling in your presence each day, anchoring that light, bringing it into your lower chakras, grounding it. Grounding is your key to ascension. It's not the other way around. You need to bring your higher chakras, your light, and anchor it into the body. And that's why a lot of the spiritual teachers and spiritual beings who are awoken know that the body is, things with the body are coming up. Learning to listen to your body. You're getting tested. You're clearing. A lot of stuff about the body is coming up. Next card, please. Birth. The universal midwife. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So we are here to birth spirit's ideas into form. We all have the ability to tune into spirit and birth our own unique projects, how we're going to contribute to the world. We are coming into the time of change. We're coming into the time where energy becomes material. And so they're saying that we're going through this divine intervention of pushing us to creating this new world for ourselves. It's no longer we're sitting on it. This is in the process of becoming. So look at this Divine Mother. And it says number 4, birth. Creating the structure needed for the future children to come. Helping those children already here through empowerment, inspiration, illumination. Being that light for others as well. Okay, last card. Oh wow, the same card. So what's the other message? Flow. So we've got 2 cards here, the little star and the root chakra. It says, I embody my authentic and sensual self, flow, and my inner child is whole and complete. The keys to our ascension right now is to work with our root chakra and work with our inner child. This is the crux of it. This is getting right into the core of that yummy stuff that we don't like to look at. It doesn't have to be all the time. You can pace yourself. It's not like it's a given. You have to do it straight away. It is the process of becoming. Be gentle with yourself. But the way to freedom, illumination, ascension is working with your inner child and working specifically right now with your root chakra. So that is to do with security, safety, feeling safe in the world, looking at what you're scared of, your fears, looking at your body image, looking at family, connections to friends, relationships. All these things are being highlighted over the next several months. And this is where we're going to really dig deep, do all the healing. And you're not alone, remember that. The angels, guides, other fellow light workers, if you join together in an environment and working together to support each other, it makes it a lot easier on yourself. Because then you remember you're not alone in this journey, and that you can ask somebody, hey, like, is this what you're experiencing? Because what you'll find is that it won't be one person experiencing a particular thing. Because we're all interconnected and we're a different aspect of God, you're going to get bits of the puzzle. So when you get a group of people together that are light workers who are coming with a common theme or common understanding, you're going to find you get more answers quickly versus by yourself, because we're meant to come here to work together. We're not meant to work in isolation. We're meant to be calling in our soul tribe. And so the point of this is to invoke people who have got soul sisters, light workers. Start pulling in your teammates. Start supporting each other. Stop supporting your sisters and brothers, because we're all in this journey together, and it makes it a lot easier if we all work together with this purpose. Got Archangel Metatron, who's my overlapping archangel. And why? So the other question is, why do we have so many angels around us? And the answer is because they're in the process of becoming as well. They're evolving. So there will be a point where humans will no longer need these angels anymore, because we will get to the point where we're all ascended. We're all ascended beings, and we'll move to that next dimension. So Metatron has a message for us all, so I'm just going to read this message. Right, perfect. Evolution. This is the card, and this is the message I'm going to read. So Metatron wants us all to name number 40. Right, message from Archangel Metatron to you all. So birthing the new, evolution. Drawing this card shows that we are on the brink of radical rebirth or facing the birth of something new in our lives. With regards to rebirth, many events and circumstances make it possible, starting college, getting married, changing careers, or becoming a parent, or the redefinition of self that happens after surviving trauma, bereavement, illness, and divorce. So many life stages make rebirth possible, including age-related chapters as well as puberty, menopause, and the third age. Life itself starts with birth, ends with death, and includes many rebirths along the way. For truly nothing ever stays the same, and you're encouraged to celebrate the birth of each new chapter. It may be also a literal birth of a new child which is on its way, or a rebirth may be linked to anything else that you've hoped for or nurtured, and that is being sent by Spirit with love to you now. In the case of a child, it implies a special soul may enter your family who is spiritually awake and of a high vibration. They are born with lifetimes of experience and wisdom to help the world as we transition up through dimensional frequencies. And know that one whom child is born to is being chosen to nurture and sustain them. That applies as well to whoever raises them, educates them, influences them in childhood. Maybe you are being touched by such a child's presence in your life that represents a new breed of human who is perfectly balanced between divine male and divine female, who holds light and wisdom and love, who will not be tainted or diminished by surrounding darkness, and who will replace fear with hope and hatred, with compassion, selfishness with sensitivity, and self-centeredness with unity. This card also reminds you of your perfection. Each soul is born in the Creator's image, is equal and cherished in the eyes of God. You were born pure and whole, and your soul retains this quality throughout all of existence and all realities. Within the womb you are warm, were fed, and had everything provided to you. So too, after birth, the divine wishes to shelter you, feed you, and offer you all that you seek. However, if you're tired, feeling empty or unsupported, and seeking help, you're reminded the universe is a loving place, the child-born aspects to be so. You're reminded to make the assumption and request it. The universe doesn't seek to hurt or harm you, but to love and hold you. Expect the best from the universe and it will deliver. Archangel Metatron reminds you that the rebirth is possible at any moment, giving you a chance once again to return to 0 point, where creation happens and life can start again. You have the ability to reach a stage of enlightenment in this lifetime like never before. To embrace the masculine and feminine, create a new paradigm, not just for yourself, but for your children and your grandchildren to inherit. Higher consciousness is here, aided by huge waves of souls coming in that influence all living on the planet. Evolution is happening at a hurtling speed, and Archangel Metatron is here to support, steer, and birth you and you wherever you ask. Evolve, welcome a new birth, it is time. How perfect is that message, matching all the cards I've picked, and for the message. The message is, we are going through all a stage of rebirth. We are all moving from this 3D up to 5D and beyond. We are getting into alignment of our souls. We are becoming our souls. We are bringing our higher consciousness into our bodies. That is what all of humanity is being asked to do. How we do that is unique to us. So remember, you're not on this journey alone. We are all transitioning into this energy. Some slower than others, some faster than others, but there's no competition. What can support us in this journey? So I'm going to pick some Lemurian starseed cards and see what messages the angels have for us today in order to assist us in this journey of transitioning, birthing something new. So what's happening is in the next several months, we're birthing this new consciousness of man. There are going to be more children coming in, as well as us finding that the children we have are going to become more sensitive, and we're going to need to provide more support. So there is this need for the children of today to need extra more support than others did. So spiritual support, mental support, physical. It's almost like these children have come in quite sensitive, and they're needing that extra divine energy. And so as a parent, you can work with the angels of the children you look after. You can call in the ancestors. You can work with the guardian angels of your child to help better equip you to support this child. And a lot of it is working in alignment with yourself first and foremost, getting into alignment, and then connecting into the energy. So if they're young, so a baby, you would connect into their higher self through meditation and ask permission to call in their angels and guides for the highest good. And then you'd start to work with the energy. So for my son, for example, if there's an ailment going on, spiritual, physical, mental, you would ask the angels to shed light on what would be best for them. Because sometimes as a parent, we think we know best, our minds, but we get trapped and triggered with our own childhood that we don't actually see the truth. So the best way is to call in the angels of that child and actually ask to direct you to what they need. So that was a strong message for any parents or grandparents, or even if you work with any children. These children that have come in are powerful. Right, so some messages of support for us all. First message, vision of unity. Look at the imagery, the triangle, the flower of life. And it says, number 10, focus on the light, the right to see, releasing illusion, pineal activation. So our pineal glands are being activated to this new 5D energy, this new activation of our light bodies. That is why Mother Gaia is being lit up, but our lower chakras and all of us have been lit up. And they want us to maintain the vision of unity. So it's almost like they want us to focus on the light and understand that this evolution that's coming is perfectly beautiful. And it may look like a mess right now to everybody, but it's coming together as it needs to, and it's the divine plan. So just maintaining your vision of unity, regardless of the separation you're seeing on the planet right now, even though it hurts and it's triggering people, it's causing a lot of pain. It's also triggering a lot of ancestral stuff. So to do with, say, Africa, England, India. So people do get triggered, and there's nothing wrong with being triggered because it enables us to heal those parts of ourselves. But it's learning the separation between what is now and what is in the past. So a lot of people, when you're being triggered, ask yourself, is this something that's in my ancestral roots, that's something happened in the past? It is connected, so we always have patterns that come and show up. So everything happening on the planet right now is for a deep-seated healing. So that healing needs to occur because in past ancients and civilizations, we never learnt the lesson. So this is why it's coming back to us to learn. We need to get it right this time. We do get aspects of self right, moving through the different layers, but this is almost like we're really trying to heal the ancestral stuff. So the stuff you're seeing on the planet right now, the roots are deep in the earth. So we need to look at what's the crux of it. If it's to do with separation and unity, if that's the two different realities, which one are you choosing? Which one are you feeding into? Which one are you serving? Which one are you wanting to or willing to heal? So you need to really meditate with yourself and see really what resonates with you. Because you can get pulled either way, really. You've got a choice. We've got free will. We have free will, even though we may see the separation in 3D reality, and it's not nice, and I'm not saying it is easy, but they're saying you can counteract that by keeping the vision of unity. Because we're the only ones that can do this. The angels are there to support us, but we're the ones. So what else can they guide us to help us with? So the next one is crown chakra. So it says, number 1, the right to know, go beyond attachments, divine alignment. So how can we help ourselves? We can get into alignment with our crown chakra, start connecting and bringing the unity consciousness and calling it in every day. So going to work, before you go to work, open your crown chakra, ask for the divine energy of unity to flow through you today, so that no matter what you encounter throughout the day, you're always in alignment. And go beyond attachment. So see this beautiful picture. It's the expansion of the mind. So all these higher energies and higher work that you've been doing, let the light flow through you to go to the lower chakras. It's almost like the infinity sign. You need to bring the crown chakra energy all the way down into the root chakra. So each day set the intention that if separation if you're seeing division or separation, focus on calling in the unity consciousness, the cosmic heart, to hold center within you, so that when you encounter things, You don't react. You don't get triggered. And if you do get triggered, you understand why. Right. Integration is the next way we can help ourselves. So it says here, forgive self and others, reunion, let go of defenses, open the door. So looking at this picture, we've got different dimensional beings coming in to help us. We've got doves of peace, we've got hope. It's all about integration. We're going through a big phase of healing aspects of self. So if things are coming up for you, make sure you just write it down, and maybe later, or if you don't have time, to actually look at those aspects of self to kind of find your way with what you need to do next, because we do it a day at a time, a step at a time. Integration is the word. So what is it that you need integrating in your life? What do you need to bring back into harmony and balance? So when we do this prayer position, is there an aspect or side of you that you need to bring back into harmony with yourself? What do you need to integrate to bring back this wholeness? We are always becoming, so we're never going to be whole and complete, because if that were the case, we'd ascend. So it's the process of becoming, is being gentle with yourself and looking at aspects of self that need healing. So you kind of almost go, if you're looking at the infinity symbol, you're always bringing in energy back to center. You're always sending energy out. So the more you're able to let go of, the more energy you bring into your heart space, so you can bring more light to your body. Right. Any more guidance, please? Multi-dimensional. So, number 4, we are multi-dimensional. We have timelines. Be you. Don't ever try to fit in. This is a big message from Spirit. We are multi-dimensional. Don't ever try to make yourself fit into a box. We all have our own unique way of looking, a new way of being. We have a different way of seeing, hearing things. We are all aspects of God. We just are shaped differently. We look different. Doesn't mean we are the same. We actually have this core light in us that is the same. And it says that be you, don't ever try to fit in. That's the message. If you're trying too hard to try and fit in, so meaning dim your light, not be you, being frightened to say what you're feeling, being authentic, those are the things you need to look at. How are you hindering your light? Because more than ever, we need everybody to stand in their light right now, like to own it, and not making judgment on other people, because we all are imperfect and perfect at the same time. We carry the energy of light and dark and duality within us. We just choose to work with different energies in different lifetimes. And we change our roles. The angels are saying one lifetime you come in as a priest, the next you can come in as a murderer. So the thing is, have compassion and mercy for things that you don't understand. Don't try and figure everything out with your head. If you're really in conflict with something, call in your angels and guides, your I am, your soul, to show you what's true for you. The message is, be in service of the light, but be in the service in the light for you. So figure out what's going on with you. If you need help, call in help for you. If you need clarity, call in the clarity. The thing is, we're in this time of man where we need to kind of stand in our authenticity, because if we don't do that, we're not able to see each other for really who we are versus what we think through the 3D matrix reality. It's all about empowerment. How do you do that? You just start each day by calling in unity consciousness, bringing your soul in. Start somewhere. It's not an easy journey. It's a journey of discovery. It's a journey of reflection. It's a journey of evolution. But it's possible. Every person that's on this earth who walks this planet has a choice to do this. And there's a big push for us in the next several months, especially with the wave of evolution. If you want to start somewhere, start looking at your lower chakras, so root chakra, sacral. And you might even find that me mentioning it, you might already know what the issues are. It could be finances, it could be relationships, it can be to do with your body. So just start somewhere, start small. Work with Archangel Raphael if you want to work with health. Work with Archangel Michael if you want to work with security. Calling in these archangels, giving them permission to step in and help you, because they can't do it unless you ask them or invite them in. But you also got to do your part. So the angels don't do everything for you. They will guide you to do certain things you might feel uncomfortable doing, but sometimes it is a necessity in order for you to stand in your power. Next message, Rainbow Child. So I like this picture of this person breaking free. And it says you're unstoppable, you're a new earth builder, you're multi-talented, you're miraculously alchemy. So this is about breaking free from the matrix. That's what we're doing. Moving forward with our lives, making conscious choices, doing the best we can, so you're not always going to get it right, and being in alignment. So if you ever want to make a decision, get in alignment first. Center yourself, connect with the energy of the light of your entirety of your being, and then ask yourself the question, does it serve me in the highest good? And sometimes you might find it's a straight yes or no, or it's a maybe, or there's confusion. When there's confusion, let it go. Ask the next day. Ask to be shown. Sometimes you will never get, sometimes the clarity will not come if you're confused, you're hurt, you're tired. Sometimes you need to give it time as well. So we get frustrated as humans because we want the answers now. But Spirit is saying, in order to be in service of yourself, be compassionate, give yourself time. Any final messages, please? The last message, surrender. Yes, this word surrender. When we look at it, we think, oh gosh, here they go again. The angels telling us to let go and let God. It says here, release misaligned energies, reattune to your truth. So what does surrender mean to you? How can you surrender? So it's not a matter of just looking at the word and doing it. Really sit with the energy of surrender. Ask the angels to show you, if you were to let go of something in your life, what would it bring to you? Sometimes we've got the so innate fear that if we let go of something, we're actually not going to replace it with, we're going to replace it with something we don't know of. And there's this fear from the ego of change. And there's fear of the ego of wanting to really embrace your true self, but you don't want to because you're scared of what people think. Moving into that role of a teacher, a spiritual being, you have all these fears, but it's the thing, unless you do it, you're not going to know what it brings you. And work with Michael to encourage you to move through that energy and find out why you're fearful. Sometimes no matter what you do, you just need to do it, and then you find the energy comes while you're doing it. Because a lot of people feel you need to have the energy before you do it, but it's co-creating with the universe, saying, I'm scared of this, but I'm going to start to attempt doing it in small steps. So if you want to become more in alignment with yourself, what can I do each day to do that? Can I send a ritual? Can I do something for myself? Can I show myself self-love? All those aspects of self. The positive news is that the divine masculine is awakening on the earth. So not the old matriarchal kind of energy, but it says enlightenment, number 9, masculine potential new earth. So there's going to be a balancing of the divine masculine as well, which is great to hear. And so this is kind of where we're almost birthing this new age of man. It's like these children coming in are bringing in this new energy where one child can hold masculine and feminine all at the same time. And this is the difference between us and them. These children coming in are bringing in this multi-dimensional energy where they're just the perfect balance. And then they need us as adults to start nurturing that, allowing them to have that, to express that. Divine masculine energy and balance just means they're more in wholeness and in integrity. So I was going to do a final pick a card now, just to give you some messages and inspiration. So what I'll do is I will pick some cards. So there'll be 5, number 1 to 5. No, number 1 to 6. So I'm going to pick a card for what they want you to know right now, the angels, in regards to who you are and why you're here. So what I ask you to do is just invite in your angels now to connect in with your energy and to just sit with the energy of numbers 1 to 5 and really resonate. So just take your time and just think, what number do I need to go to right now to kind of give me clarity, insight and understanding on what my journey is about right now. Who am I and why am I here? So obviously follow your own discernment. Take what resonates with you. So we're going to pick 1 to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So all of these messages you can watch and see what resonates with you. You might find all of them resonate. You might find a particular pile resonates. But it's always good to kind of tune into your intuition and find what number resonates with you the most. So just set your intention while I shuffle. So we're going to start with one of these amazing cards, the Light Workers Oracle deck. So pile number 1. I'm going to pick some beautiful 3 cards for you. Pile number 1. So this is very synchronistic of the card I just picked. So in this image, I'll just show you the image, and it's got the Phoenix rising, and it says number 10, the power of the divine masculine. So pile number 1. You are coming into the balancing of the divine masculine. There's also some healing needed, or some integration around the divine masculine. They're also saying you're going through a process of rebirth, death and rebirth, like the Phoenix rising. So they're saying that a lot of your journey on earth right now is about evolving, changing, shifting, working with the divine masculine. So confidence, leadership, strength, and also creation. You've come here to create something on the earth, something specific to you, kind of you're working with your own talents and abilities. So that's pile number 1. So I'll just get a card to clarify that from Metatron deck. So if you pick pile number 1, you are going through a dimensional gateway, an invitation to walk through this doorway of becoming. And see, we've got a figure moving through the door. You really are going through the process of rebirth. You're coming to a doorway now where you need to make that decision to step forward, to step into that leadership, to step into that role, to step into your light. There's something there that you need to move into. So that's message pile number 1. Message number 2. The first ray of power. So this card indicates pile number 2 if you picked or resonate with the number 2. This is about bringing into balance your divine masculine and divine feminine, but also bringing in your alignment to your higher self, but also to divine will. So the question you need to ask yourself, pile number 2, is, am I aligning myself to divine will? Am I bringing in the laws of the universe? Do I understand the laws of the universe? What do I need to bring to this earth plane to help people to understand these laws of the universe? So the first ray of power is about standing in your power and your truth and following the divine plan. So it's to do with the blue ray. So Archangel Michael, Mighty Hercules, that kind of energy. So you've come here to stand in your power. How you express that is unique to you in this lifetime. So that is the message. Archangel Metatron to clarify. Evolution, birthing the evolution. So you've come here to really stand in your power and birth this energy into the earth plane in this lifetime. So pile number 2, you are here to create, to evolve. And we just read this, actually we read this out from Archangel Metatron, birthing the new evolution. So pile number 2, that message I read in the beginning is quite a strong link to you. That connection to source, that is what it's about. Pile number 3. Hope you're enjoying the energy today. I haven't been on in a while. Pile number 3. So, Mekraba of spiritual protection. So pile number 2. Oh, sorry, pile number 3. God. So maybe pile number 2 needs this message is intellect. Pile number 3. Look at this imagery. So you are here to really bring in the light in this lifetime, and you've got so much protection around you. You also work with Archangel Michael a lot, or he's in the background. He's also talking to you about expansion. So you're here to expand the energy. Look at that. The Mekraba of light, which Metatron works with. So Archangel Metatron's also working with you. So you've really come here to bring forth the ascension energy of the earth at this time. You've come here to anchor it onto the earth, and you've got so much protection around you. And they're saying that you're really here to be in the service of the light, and they praise you for that, and they're very grateful to you for doing that for them. So they really want to acknowledge how far you've come, and they want to thank you for bringing in the divine light onto the earth. So that's pile number 3. Just a clarifier. So this is the color indigo, and we've got a beautiful star, and it says mystery and mastery of life. So you really are here to master your life, to create to let go of old patterns and programs. You've come here to really do a deep cleanse, almost feels like. You've come here to really anchor the light, and you're being guided by the stars. So see this beautiful star of hope. And they also want you to know that life is a mystery, and that you're really here to just discover and be like that child and be innocent-like. So that's pile number 3. So pile number 4, if you picked or resonate with the number 4 today, initiation by air. So look at this expansion. So pile number 4, it's all about taking flight now. So you've done all the internal work. It's now time to fly. It's time to break free from the constraints of life. It's time to redefine yourself. It's time to be authentic. It's time to free your mind. Initiation by air is about the mind consciousness, the higher divine mind. You've come here on this planet at this time to channel through the divine energy and to express it to the world in your own unique way. And I get the feeling of vastness and expansion. What a beautiful cards, eh? These cards are amazing. So, clarifying card. Wow, look at this. So we've got Rainbow Bridge, always open. So, pile number 4, you have so many ancestors working with you, passed on love relatives. They're here to say to you that it's time for you to move forward in your purpose, your path. It's time for you to embrace and bring hope to the world. Because unless you walk your path and fully embrace it, you can't be an inspiration to others. And you don't have to do anything magnificent in this lifetime. You are amazing as you are naturally. You don't need to do or be anything. It's more a matter of walking your path and standing in your light. So that's pile number 4. Uplifting positive messages from the angels today. So pile number 5, if you really resonate with the number 5. Grounding. So pile number 5, you are here to ground, to bring in the energy of spirit and really anchor it. You are here to redefine physical reality. You are here to co-create, to manifest. You're a powerful manifester. You're here to do that healing that goes deep into the earth. You even may serve the animal spirits, Mother Gaia. You may be connected to nature, flowers. There's also this energy of tranquility that you're trying to bring into this planet at this time. You're seeding the energy of the future. You're planting those seeds and you're helping people maintain the energy. You're also encouraging them to grow. So I hear, you know how fairies say to the plants, grow, grow, and they grow. It's almost like you're speaking to the earth, like grow, grow. So your purpose is very specific to the earth plane, connected to your body, connected to the ancestors, connected to plants, gardening, like anything to do with grounding. Final clarifying card. Look at this. So when we're talking about grounding, we now have got abundance. So we've got all these beautiful fruits, and we've got here blessings and thanks, abundant universe. So you're really here to bring so much abundance to yourself, but also to the people around you. You also are you're just drawing things to you when you need it from the universe. You've really come in as a particular star seed. That's how it's coming. You've come here as a star seed to plant those seeds for future generations. And that can express itself in many forms, through writing, art, dance, through just being yourself, through actual planting of plants and seeds, being environmental. But also you're here to teach people how to work with fruits and vegetables, also for yourself and others. So very specific energy. And then we're going to just close with some final messages. So good morning, everybody. So you can always watch the replay if you've missed the first half. But we're going to close now with the final messages from the cosmos around just what we need to know right now to help us to move on this path of ascension. So the questions answering who am I and why am I here? How can we best serve these questions and reflect on them? And I know that many people I've spoken to, a lot of people are coming across saying that those are really good questions, because it's actually one of the main questions most people have is who am I and why am I here? So, final messages from Spirit, please. Angels, guides, Helios, Vesta. Who are we? Why are we here? So the first card I've got is Fall Into Your Arms, and it's got Surrender. So surrender's come out twice today. Holding the opposite extremes of life. So in this card, we've come here to experience the extremes of life, life and death. So see all these souls coming in, surrender, and going out like a constant cycle. So surrender is a form of acceptance that we are here to experience birth and death, to experience the creation and the destruction. We are all here to be, to receive, to let go of. It's like this constant cycle. Who am I? Why am I here? It's to experience the extremes of life, holding the opposite. So it's our responsibility to learn how to manage this energy. We have come here for self-mastery. That's one of the lessons of who am I? Why am I here? Next card is this beautiful pink energy. And it says here, homesick, longing for the stars. So we all have this connection to the stars. Our home is in the stars. So really reconnecting with our star ancestors, it will really help you on your path. So even if this is new to you, moving into your cosmic self or moving into your starseed version of who you really are, where you come from, there may not even be a particular planet you associate yourself with. It could just be that you come from different aspects of the stars. But what they're saying is, as above, so below. You know, so you will find a lot of your answers in the stars. So we're in this period of weight suspension. So what it says is, it's not yet time, things have been woven. So we're in this midst of transition. So remember I talked about rebirth. We're almost entering. It's not just quite yet. So the next several months we'll be moving through this doorway properly. So everybody will be catching up to us. So that means the rest of humanity. So this portal is already open, but it's okay to take your time. There's no rush. So it just says wait. Give yourself time. Give yourself compassion. Let yourself, sit on the edge. It's okay. 2 final messages. So we got the actual connection to the stars again, and they want to put these 2 cards together. So this is this connection to the stars again, and then we've got you are not alone, and it says physical connection, community. So now the next several months, it's really the perfect time and opportunity to meet up with your fellow brothers and sisters, create a group, bring people together, bring about that change you want to see in the world, but you've got to do it in a collective energy. It's all about connectivity. It's all about remembering we're not alone. It's remembering we're all part of the stars. So also calling in our star ancestors, calling in light beings, the earth ancestors. It's all about collaboration. I'm just going to pick one final message from the Lightwork Oracle deck for our ending. So what do they want us to know right now? So this is the message, which is exactly what I've been going through and what everyone is going to start shifting into already if you haven't done this yet. We've got here past life activation. So you have talents within you that have been developed through many varied life experiences. You have had many lifetimes already, even if you don't recall them consciously, helping you to evolve and grow into that loving being that you are today. Your desire to grow in consciousness and spiritual power to assist the divine plan unfolding throughout the universe is heard and supported by your spiritual worlds in all ways. To this end, past life material is being activated now for your benefit and the greater good. So this is the message and what's been happening to a lot of people I know of. So your soul has a history of lifetimes through which it has learnt to be wise and develop certain talents. You have learnt lessons and acquired skills and abilities. Sometimes these were mastered through very challenging circumstances. You might feel you're obtaining mastery in certain areas again this lifetime, although through challenging circumstances. The soul can certainly develop through joy, love and happiness, but often it is through the experience of conquering a challenge that the real gems are won for the crown of the soul. The oracle of past life activation comes to you all today. When a power you developed in a past life that would be useful for you to access in your current lifetime. Perhaps the talent or ability will become the seed of a spiritual vocation for you, a skill and expand your career. The ability that surface from the depths of your soul will be whatever is greatest benefit for you. So sometimes whilst a treasure is emerging from the depths of your being into consciousness, it will be coated in the pain of the past. You might notice that the outer coating first, the pain of abandonment, rejection, ridicule, and shame that perhaps resulted in the suppression or denial of that soul gift in your past life. This may be the reason you have not incarnated with it fully awakened and at your immediate disposal. You have to allow it to rise up to you, and you need to dig a little to crack open the coating of the wound and free the treasure that temporarily becomes trapped in the pain. When you release the pain, you free the treasure once locked within it. Perhaps your gift was challenging to a community in a past life, whereas now it would be more readily accepted because the community has matured spiritually over time. Or perhaps you have matured and now will value your gift and be open to the divine guidance to show you how to use it in the greatest good for this lifetime. A gift you are reviving is worthwhile. As you cleanse the memories, beliefs, or programs that once caused you to subconsciously protect yourself by hiding your talent, you will grow stronger enough to process the pain and stand in the truth of your reclaimed gifts. So this is a vacation just for us all closing to help us be reactivated to our divine gifts. So just if you could just place your hand over your heart and just listen to these words. Through divine grace, protection and mercy and empowerment, I call for the activation of all past life gifts and abilities that will serve my greatest and most joy, inspirational and soul-satisfying success this lifetime. I ask for healing assistance from the higher beings that love me unconditionally, so I can swiftly release any unhelpful conditioning or resistance to the expression of these talents. I ask for inspiration and guidance to bring them to life in the world in the best possible way this lifetime. May all beings receive their full divine inheritance with mercy and grace through our own free will, so be it. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. And I just want to say all those for next year when I change my business name. I've put up some course dates for a new way of being levels 1 and 2. If you're interested, please email me. I'm also looking at doing level 3 in February for those who have completed levels 1 and 2. And I will be bringing more services. So I'm going to bring more Akashic record healing, as well as maybe doing some work around children and supporting parents with sensitive children in today. So I also can do children readings with parents, as long as they get permission from the higher self of that child, and if it's in the highest good. I'm quite happy to tune into the energy of the child and kind of relay messages for that parent or that grandparent. So that is something I can do as well. But I just want to thank you for everything, watching, tuning into the energy, and looking forward to this new energy I'm birthing into the world next year, which is my new business. I am Cosmic with Sunita, and looking forward to bringing forth and stepping forward into this new version of self, my Akisha, standing in my soul power, and really giving all these gifts to the world to help inspire and enlighten and empower people. Because what we really need right now is leaders of light that kind of bring together all these beautiful souls, not in a regards to making them lower than themselves, but bringing them up to the level where you are. So that's the whole point of ascension. And even there are people around you that are already at your level. It doesn't matter what level you're at. It's all about supporting each other. So when you really stand in your full power and authority, you really complement each other, and it almost feels like you feel more better as a puzzle. You come together a lot easier, and then you're able to figure things out a lot quicker. And that's kind of what we need on the planet right now. We need groups of people coming together, supporting each other, you know, supporting that greater vision of unity. So namaste to you all, love and light to you all, and please let me know how this video has served you, and lots of love to you all. Bye.